Hello and welcome to Singapore, a place that we've been for the first time for a before makes video here, and it mightn't be as good as a Vernon Mount 10 or even a Desert Martin, but we've got some lovely lights to look at in behind us here today, and it does play close to Formula 1. And the reason why I put this video together today is I wanted to show you how I got in here this morning from Malaysia on the back of a Kawasaki ZXR 400. Brought to you by beforemx.com, the classified ads website for everything off-road.
It's nearly 5:30 in the morning, and 50-year-old Chong Chuan Lai, as is the Chinese tradition, says the morning prayers for him and his family. He prays for health and prosperity and to keep everyone well, as he has done every morning, Monday to Sunday, for when he goes to work. Mr. Chong works as a welder fabricator at a metal manufacturing company in Singapore. But for the past 15 years, he's travelled a short distance from the south tip of Malaysia in the city of Johor Bahru across the river to the island of Singapore. But it's no ordinary commute, and I first witnessed it a year ago when I travelled to Malaysia for the Chinese New Year festival. And Mr. Chong, being an avid biker, chose a Kawasaki ZX4R to get to and from Singapore every day for work. But he's not the only one, however. There are thousands and thousands and thousands just like him who choose a two-wheel mode of transport to get over and across every day. And that's the reason why I wanted to show you this video, to show you what sort of motorcycle culture exists in Southeast Asia. It's nearly 5:45 when we get down to the multi-storey car park underneath the apartment where Mr. Chong lives. We have to take the short distance now through the city of Johor Bahru to get to the customs clearance at the exit of the Malaysian border. The western peninsula of Malaysia, which includes the capital of Kuala Lumpur, lies just south of Thailand and to the east of Indonesia. However, what most people mightn't know is that the island of Singapore is pretty much right at the end of this peninsula, and it only takes a short bridge crossing to get over, which is the journey that I'm showing you here today from the middle of Johor Bahru to the Marsiling MRT station in Singapore. All the way on your approach to the Malaysian customs in Johor Bahru, you start to get a feeling for how many people are making this crossing every day, as they begin to swarm together in groups of motorcycles. And here at the beginning of the bridge crossing across to Singapore, you can see the constant queue of traffic to my right hand side, as well as all the bikes passing us by. Once we get to the other side of the bridge into Singapore, it's the same story again, where we have to go to the Singapore customs, where every biker, backpack and backbox is checked coming in and going out of Singapore. And once you get there, everything turns silent. It's a sea of people all around, as everybody queues up single file, waiting their turn to get through the customs check. While everybody waits, some read the news, some play games or catch up on the latest TV show, and some just sleep. Malaysia is primarily a Muslim country. However, there's three ethnic groups that live there: the Malay people themselves, the Chinese and the Indians. And here they all are together, waiting to get through to work. After waiting in the queue for well over an hour, and with the sun rising over Singapore, we're finally let through into the city. There was a bit of a funny look from the customs van at my pasty white Irish skin, but we're let through nevertheless. It's estimated that over 300,000 Malaysian people cross the border into Singapore every day for work. And with one Singapore dollar being equal to 3 Malaysian ringgit, it's easy to see why it would be such an attractive proposition. As we make our way to the first couple of sets of traffic lights in Singapore, you can see how all the motorcycles begin to disperse themselves throughout the city to fulfill their obligations for work for the day. About 7 o'clock as we finally get to the MRT station at Marsiling, the drop-off point for me today. So a full 1 hour and 20 minutes since we left the apartment complex in Johor Bahru and we finally made it across to Singapore. But Mr. Chong still has a commute to get to work. And he does this every day. And not only that, but it'll be a long day for him and only get home at 11 o'clock at night before having to start it all over again. Bye bye. See you.
Alright, so that's it from our spin into Singapore here this morning on the motorbike. We've we've made it into a place called Bukit Batok here, so it's a short spin on the MRT train from the customs, and we're going to have some dim sum this morning. So I don't know if you can see it there, but that's my friend Benny that I met up with here this morning. So obviously a little bit different to the Irish motocross that you usually see on Before MX channel, but we hope you liked it all the same. I thought it was something really cool to see, was just the thousands and thousands and thousands of motorbikes that come into Singapore every morning from Malaysia and leave again in the evening to go back out after a day's work. But I hope you enjoyed watching it here today, and as always, if you'd like to give us some support, you can check out our website beforemx.com. Keep an eye on our videos on YouTube and on Facebook, and we catch up with you in the next one again soon. Talk to you then. Bye.